Hello, my little friends. How are you all today? I am Uncle Michael. I love you all, and I love to tell stories to you, my little ones. Today's story is titled
Glass Slipper Enchantment, Cinderella's Tale.
Let's go.
Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and gentle girl named Cinderella. She was known throughout the land for her beauty, grace, and her heart full of compassion. But despite her virtues, she lived a life of hardship and sorrow. Cinderella's tale begins with a loving family. She was born to a doting mother and father who adored her. Her mother, in particular, was a source of great wisdom and taught Cinderella the values of kindness, courage, and love. Together, they lived in a cozy cottage on the outskirts of a picturesque village. However, Cinderella's idyllic life took a tragic turn when her mother fell gravely ill. With her last breath, she imparted her final words of wisdom to Cinderella. "My dear, always be kind and never lose hope. Love will guide you through even the darkest times." Cinderella was devastated by her mother's passing. Her father, too, was heartbroken, but he knew he had to carry on and be strong for Cinderella. He decided to remarry, hoping that a new mother figure would provide Cinderella with the care and love she needed. Unfortunately, fate had different plans in store. The woman he married, Lady Tremaine, had two daughters of her own, Anastasia and Drizella. While Lady Tremaine appeared kind at first, her true colors soon emerged. She was jealous of Cinderella's beauty and grace, and her heart was filled with bitterness and vanity. From the day Cinderella's father married Lady Tremaine, the young girl's life changed drastically. Lady Tremaine, driven by jealousy and spite, turned Cinderella into a servant in her own home. Cinderella was made to do all the housework, from cooking and cleaning to tending to the garden. Despite her arduous chores and the cruelty of her stepmother and stepsisters, Cinderella remained true to her mother's teachings. She retained her kindness, humility, and unwavering belief in the goodness of others. She even found solace in the company of the animals that surrounded her cottage, and they became her only friends. proclamation was delivered throughout the kingdom. The prince, a handsome and kind-hearted young man, was seeking a bride. A grand ball was to be held at the palace, and every eligible maiden in the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella, were overjoyed at the prospect of attending the ball and vying for the prince's affection. The household was abuzz with preparations for the ball. Cinderella was expected to assist her stepsisters with their gowns and hairstyles, despite her own longing to attend. As the days passed, Cinderella watched in silence as her stepsisters tried on beautiful dresses and jewelry, their excitement palpable. One evening, as Cinderella was alone in her room, a soft and ethereal glow filled the room. A shimmering figure appeared before her. It was Fairy. With a wave of her wand, the fairy transformed Cinderella's tattered rags into a breathtaking gown made of the finest silk and adorned with sparkling crystals. The fairy, however, cautioned Cinderella, "My dear, this magic will last only until midnight. You must leave the palace before the clock strikes 12, for when the spell is broken, everything will return to its original state." Cinderella's heart soared with gratitude and joy as her fairy continued her enchantment. A wave of her wand in the garden, and saw a magical horse-drawn carriage. Cinderella was given a pair of delicate glass slippers that sparkled in the moonlight. Cinderella promised to heed the warning and set off for the royal ball, her heart filled with hope and excitement.
If you liked my story today, please press the like button, the subscribe button, and the share button to receive every story I tell here.